Diddy's twin daughters have been under fire for months now while their dad sits in jail facing serious charges. But see, they're not exactly sad about anything. In fact, they've been out here living their best lives, dropping cash on shopping sprees, showing up to fashion weeks, and acting like full-time influencers.
Hey guys, it's the Combs twins. Today, we have a very special unboxing. We're so excited!
Meanwhile, their father is sitting in a cell and victims are still speaking out about what he did to them. So, of course, people have been waiting for them to say something, anything, even just acknowledge the situation. But when they finally did, it made everything so much worse. Recently, they went on Instagram Live and instead of addressing anything seriously, they laughed at the people asking them to speak up.
At the end of the day, you're miserable.
Know me.
You don't know me.
All these miserable folks.
It's so much that we can't even let it affect us.
And honestly, this shouldn't shock anyone who's been paying attention, because the warning signs have been there all along. See, during Diddy's trial, they showed up together like a united front, and allegedly laughed directly at Cassie while she was giving her testimony. And their behavior outside of court was super questionable too. They were doing things like attending prom while victims were reliving their trauma on the stand. Now, some people did defend them, saying their dad was never really around and they're not exactly wrong. See, ever since their mom, Kim Porter, passed away, they've been raised by her close friend, Lala, who kept them away from all the chaos. So maybe they just don't fully grasp how serious all this is. There's also one theory suggesting that they're excited to get their hands on Diddy's literal billions. Now, if that's true, then they might actually resent their dad, which would explain why they're acting like they're celebrating his downfall. And yes, that sounds a bit far-fetched, until you realize that there's strong evidence to support this narrative. See, there's old footage of Diddy looking at his daughter Chance in a way that made people deeply uncomfortable, which means Diddy's not above acting like a total creep toward his own daughters. And check out how weird the Combs twins get when asked about his dating life.
Do y'all ever chime in on who dad's dating?
No. We leave that to him.
We leave that to him. Just
You know better, right?
Yeah, but we do, if it's not good, then we put it in check, definitely. But it's just
inspect the situation.
That's a strange thing for daughters to say, but even if this whole theory were true, it still doesn't explain the Combs twins' last live, and people can't feel sorry for them any longer, because they're clearly aware of all the drama, and yet they think it's funny. It's giving zero conscience, because these girls grew up with everything: money, privilege, and a foot in just about any industry door, but apparently nobody taught them basic human decency. So what do you think? Are Diddy's daughters just trying to protect themselves? Or did they just reveal who they really are?